Hi, welcome to today's healing. I'm Kristen, and if you're joining me today, that means that you are ready to make a change in yourself and the world around you. We're going to be discussing part 7 of the Power versus Force series by Dr. David Hawkins, and we will be talking about pride, which closes out the lower level vibrations at 175. So I'm going to be reading a lot, so I apologize for that. Pride comes very close to closing out the lower vibrational level, but still vibrates below 200. But we are encouraged, aren't we? Narcissists fall under pride. Narcissists are based in shame, detrimental ego, and anger. And we all know a narcissist. Pride generally has a good reputation and is socially encouraged. Pride is socially encouraged because we don't realize that that is what is the driving basis of a narcissist. And when people are proud of something, we're happy for them and we are proud of others. But when it's a false pride, that's where your narcissists come in and they still vibrate below 200. This is why pride feels good only in contrast to the lower levels. People feel positive and inspired when reaching the level of pride. And it is a good thing because after apathy, shame, guilt, all of those really low vibrational levels, pride is very, very encouraging. Now, not everyone will sit in the pride of narcissism. We've all known people, myself included, many years ago, where I had narcissistic tendencies, and we all do. We all do, where we have less empathy, where we just want to look good to people and have this and have that. And I didn't have a lot as a child. So when I got married and had a nice house and a nice car and just all kinds of wonderful clothes, I had narcissistic tendencies, and it's sad to me now. But pride goeth before a fall. And we've all heard this, all of us. It is a defensive and vulnerable because it is dependent upon external conditions. And this is true. When I was prideful, if you will, narcissistic, everything that I had came from without, and I was not reaching inward. And now everything that I feel positive and good about comes from within, and all of my material possessions, which isn't what it used to be, but I have everything I need, and that's what counts. Without the external conditions, pride reverts back to the lower levels. So be careful of that. It's a constant tumble through the lower level cycles. And you can fall from pride and be depressed. You revert back to shame because that's what a narcissist is based in, is shame. And they are trying desperately to cover that up. Religious wars, political terrorism, and zealotry are all the price of pride, which all of society pays. Look at Putin. Look at your dictators who want to control everything, have everything. You've got your billionaires who will stop at nothing to reach the level of trillionaire, and they don't care at all about we the people. And this is scary to me. Pride is arrogance and denial, which blocks growth. And this is why most narcissists can't change, because there's nothing wrong with them. It becomes the blame game where it's you, not me. And they cannot see anything wrong with themselves. And that's why it's so difficult for them to change. They can have years of therapy, but they're just going to sit there and blame everybody else. And they want to hold on to their narcissistic tendencies to cover that shame that is so powerful and painful to them. And pride, we've all known narcissists. We might deal with them in some context every day. Yes, we have them in our own families. Our friends can be narcissists. We can be married to one, and they can be so volatile when they have a narcissistic injury that touches their shame. They will be explosive, they will be angry, and they can lash out in all kinds of ways, and it's very frightening. So if you are with a narcissist or around a narcissist, leave that relationship as quickly as possible with help, because it's very dangerous sometimes to leave. And it's shameful too to have to get the cops involved or other people to let them know what you're going through, because a lot of times the abuser will make it sound like it's your fault, and they will gaslight you, manipulate you. But please get some help. Get some help and get out of that relationship in a safe and productive manner. Almost done here. Some people land in pride as a transitional phase, and this is what I've discussed earlier, where we will fall into narcissism and then move out of it. It can take years. It can take a short amount of time, but we will move out of it unless you're a true narcissist. So that is about pride today. And if you enjoy this content, then please subscribe, leave a comment. If you need help in any kind of way, it is my gift, and I do have a business that I help people and work them through their issues. I'm not a therapist, and I will have you see a therapist, but I can intuitively guide you into what the problem is and what maybe you should be doing. Okay, let's do some energy work. Let me put that down. All right. What shall we work on today? I'm sensing the back of the third eye. And remember, the back of the chakras deal with the soul. So there are some third eyes opening up, and we're going to get the power of the energy into the front as well. Oh my goodness, really cleaning out those third eyes. And now the crown chakra, get some energy going and clear that out so that we can clear out. You can blow that energy out. Blowing out all the negativity. Now we're balancing all those chakras. Out the bottom of the feet. Not a lot to do today. That's really good news. And so if you want to go ahead on your own and work on distance healing, on those lower level vibrational people that you know, or if you're around them, Just do this a little bit and our energy can flow. And if we have a lot of energy that we're already innately in tune to, then just being around a person can activate them to raise their vibrational levels, which is very encouraging. Okay, well, I will see you next time, and thank you for joining me. And remember, go out and change the world. Okay, bye bye.